My land is on the north side of the Dale walls, and so most of it is facing south. And if I could climb up through, go up through my fields, up over the top of the hill, into my apportionment, and then walk down towards the cliffs, I have a ness. It does have a name on the map. It's something like Wynier Ness. I don't know quite how you pronounce it. Nobody uses the name, and it's full of E's and I's. But it is the most beautiful spot. It slopes down and then narrows in and then goes up again at the end and drops to sheer cliffs. And from there you can see Papastura, the V Skerries, Fula, and if it's a really, really clear day, you can see Fair Isle. And it's just the most magical place. And it was one foggy day there by myself. It was the first time I ever heard the seals sing. And it was a foggy day, and it's very echoey. And it's the most unearthly sound. And so that was the first time I ever heard it. It's something I almost felt privileged to hear, because it's not that common. You speak to people, they say they've heard of it, but they've never heard it. And I don't know, it was almost spooky, but I thought it was a privilege. That I was there by myself, and it was unearthly. It makes me feel privileged to have a place like that on my doorstep, to be able to go there, and I find it so relaxing to be able to go there. Sea very blue, and there's a border of white beach, and then the cliffs. And at this time of the year there'll be purple heather as well. We're having a good year for heather in the flat, it will be purple. First time I saw the area, it was about 1.5 feet deep in snow, and the view out the valley towards Fula was unbelievable. And it's so beautiful because, unlike the towns, the snow doesn't get dirty. It's white and sparkling, and just really, really beautiful. There's all sorts of things. I see something new almost every time I go. When I go to the Ness and I look at its geology in the making sometimes, you can see where it's cutting in at the sides, and eventually that's going to be a hole or a stack or something. You can see the arches that are going to be stacks. And sometimes I imagine the old folk carrying the hay back from there, because I was told they used to cut hay and carry it home. And it's like, I almost get something new every time I go. In Dale Walls itself, there are lots of, it was once a very densely populated area, and all these crofts would have used that land. Now there's only 4 or 5 crofts there now, well, inhabited crofts, but say at one time it was, because it was so fertile, it was very densely populated. But there's a young boy that used to come and help me on the croft, and I told him that you'll have to be a good boy with a digger when he grows up, because that's where I want to be buried.